Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have GN Franco H with 1004 rating versus Hako with 808 rating. So it's going to be another high rated DB video, and before we hop into the match, if we hit 13,000 subs by the end of the month, I'm going to be doing a custom DB Grinder mat giveaway, so make sure to subscribe, tell your friends about it. Kinda getting close here, might not reach it, might reach it. So I need your guys' help, I'm not going to lie. But let's hop right into the match. We're going to see Hako win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot and chooses to go first. 40 versus 45. Opening hand is Renaud, Gearfried, Ancient Cloak, 001, and Metal Silver Armor. So I'll go over this card's effect in a second. It's kind of interesting. I don't think this card is very good, in my opinion. I think it's like decent. I think there's better equip spells though. But has no hand traps going second. It's a really bad sign. Then let's go over this card's effect now. It says as long as you control the monster equipped with this card, your opponent cannot use the effect of a spell, trap, or effect monster that targets one monster except the equipped monster. I think that if it said, like right here, if this was changed, like as long as you controlled the monster equipped with this, if this was just like cut off the card, this card would be way better than it is. Then they have Desires, Upstart, Talents, GG, Desires. So this hand obviously has like a lot of draw power. I think Upstart's kind of bad right now because of Droll being main decked so much. Talents is like decent. I personally wouldn't play it in the main like that. It's going to activate Desires, banish 10. And then draws Called by Foolish Goods. So, wait. Is he might not be playing hand traps. Banished Ash. Okay, so there's definitely some hand traps cut from his list because it's a lot of cards that are like the spots of hand traps are just not. He's gonna activate Upstart. That draws City. And then activate City. That'll bring out Chuchi from deck. And then activate GG effect. Summon itself out by sending Qinglong. Then Qinglong effect, add Lulu. Discard Desires. And then Lulu effect. I'm actually going to look at the banished real quick because I was just looking for hand traps last time. We do see like a Qinglong gone. But it's not really going to matter. Summon out Lulu, send Qinglong, add Roshi. Then get rid of those to make Stardust Charge Warrior. Use that effect, draw on the Lulu. Then activate Roshi effect. Summon itself out by sending Nian. And then bring out Lulu. Then activate Foolish Burial Goods. That'll send Chuchi. Chuchi up the level, go for Shen Shen. Then overlay those two in the VFD. VFD effect, call Light. Normal Lulu, bring out Nian. And then overlay in the number 75. Set called by end phase, add Lulu. So I don't remember exactly what he had, but this this doesn't feel right. I don't know like where he messed up exactly, but feel like this was played weird. But no matter how it was played, still ending on VFD, 75, Chuchi, and called by. So it's going to be really hard for the opponent to win here. Draws Renaud. He's going to activate VFD effect, call Light, and then he's just going to admit defeat. VFD being a pretty strong card. We're going to see Infernoble go first this game. Opening hand is Torn Scales, Aqua Dolphin, Fire Flint, Rhoda, Redlay. So this hand is extremely nice. Then they have Desires, Ash, Droll, GG, Crow. Oh, man. Okay, so yeah, this is going to be a nice game. I can already tell. Like multiple hand traps on this side. Ult can be hit by Aqua Dolphin, though. It's going to summon Red Layer and then summon Aqua Dolphin effect. It's going to hit Droll. Then make a sold to add Gearfried. effect, dumping. Oh, he's gonna send 3. Bring out Torn Scales. And then banish 2, add back Phoenix Blade, Torn Scales effect, discard. So here, if I'm the opponent, I think I Ash Torn Scale effect. He obviously can't see like exactly what we see. But yeah, I think I would. So he's gonna let it go through, send Ancient Cloak, and then Cloak effect, chain Ash Blossom, then Torn Scale effect, chain Crow. So what was that? Why? See, that was like not crazy. Just, I don't know, like, I mean, there was like he could have also, like, either way, I think he was gonna be like messed up there, because could have went to like Unicorn, or special summon Fire Flint Lady, go into Unicorn, and then banish Torn Scales, like you'd banish one of them for Phoenix Blade and banish a Sold to add back. Torn Scales bring itself out since Torn Scales was banished and you wouldn't have used it yet that way. Make Appaloosa, Rhoda for Oliver. Wow. So like either way, realistically, like he just wasn't playing through this. Yeah, alright, fair enough. Infernoble was winning this like either way. Rhoda for Boots, and then summon out Boots. Turn those 2 into Cherubini. Cherubini effect, dump Carbon. And then Boots effect, add Shade. Carbon, summon out the Guard Dragon. Then go in the Needle Fiber effect. And that'll bring out a 001 from deck. And then go into the Mechan Phantom Beast effect, bring out tokens, bring out 001. Wonder if we'll see a scoop here, if he's just going to let him full combo. Make Power Tool, use that effect. And that's going to let him add Durendal from deck to hand. Then Mechan Phantom Beast, that's going to tribute. Bring out Colt Wing, and then bring out tokens, bring out 001. Then go into Shooting Riser Dragon. So knowing that he's on this is also good, because we know that his deck can play through Drool somewhat. He's going to use the effects, send Plague, and then Shade bring itself out. Turn those 2 into Charles. Durendal to add Renaud. And then summon Renaud, use that effect. Add back Living Fossil. Living Fossil, bring out the Guard Dragon. And then that's going to go in the Croc. Does the Colt Wing gains 3 levels from this. So it's level 7. Draw red layer. No, so his opponent's just going to admit defeat. He can see like right there the Renaud token, make Herald, then make VFD. And like VFD Herald, there's just no beating that. So now going on to game 3, we've already seen game 1 and game 2 chosen. Like the victor won by VFD. Card's crazy. Going on to game 3, opening hand is Ash, Oliver, Shade, Nib, Connector. Oh, this hand's nice. So he's got hand traps. Like normal summon effect, they have to stop it pretty much. Like with like a hand trap, and then Shade to keep going. Then they have City, Kieran, Droll, Foolish, GG, and then also like search like a fire for the Oliver. So this hand's just nice. I like this hand all around. Then this hand, I also like. Okay, so they're both pretty good. City effect, that'll bring out Chuchi, and then activate Kieran. Well, technically, if you activate City right here, you'd activate it, bring out Chuchi from deck, then City goes to grave. So he couldn't actually put Chuchi here, but it's not going to matter. Bring out Kieran, send Qinglong Nian. And then Qinglong effect, to add Lulu. Discard Foolish Goods, and then Lulu effect, so he's not going to Ash there. So he's going to hold Nib Ash. This pretty much just like stops like whatever board they really make. Because they'll go into like VFD effect Call Light, Chain Nib, and then Roshi effect Chain Ash, or they end on like 75 VFD, and then you Nib effect, they use 75, and since that effect includes a draw effect, you just Chain Ash Blossom negate. So this breaks most of the boards that are going to be made. So send Qinglong, add Roshi, Nian, bring itself out. Then activate GG effect. It'll summon itself by sending Chuchi. Then overlay for number 75. Go for Croc effect. That'll draw Talons. And then Roshi. The Talons is actually going to be good. It's going to Ash the Roshi effect. And then activate number 75. Draws Foolish Burial Goods. Draws Nib. Send Qinglong, bring out GG, and then on the summon of that, it's going to activate Nib so that way it doesn't go into like Shen and then have more follow-ups next turn if it gets that far. So tribute the board, bring out Nib, pass over a token. Usually, I don't know how much or has a lot of defense. I probably would have summoned it in attack, but it's most likely going to get popped anyways. I don't think he's playing like Sword. So looking at the hand, puts back Connector. Doesn't really matter though, you know, he just like normal summon Oliver. Yeah, token in attack mode. End phase, add back Lulu, draw Shade. Playing multiple Shade. Interesting. It is just like a good extender. But since he can access it more often with boots, I wonder if it's worth playing multiple. So yeah, and then normal Oliver, turn them into a sold, effect to add. That'll add Connector. And then drop Droll. A sold effect to send. Oh. Well. GG's. That was weird. Like, oh, a Droll when you add. Oh, wait, Scoop. See, it looks like he's playing it through. Okay, so he wanted to send one. You know, we'll see what he's got to do here. Add back. Hopefully he's full committed and like does the full combo. Unicorn, bounce token. Then Needle. Bring out 001. I thought he was just going to go into like Access Kotaku there. Go into that. Tokens. Shooting Riser, Sun Cloak, Tribute, Colt Wing, Tokens, 001. Then Battle, this is, 3K, 21, that's 51. And then 16, and then this has, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. This has 3,000 attack also, so beyond game with just these, not even Colt Wing. That was definitely a weird match. The game 3 hand of Ash and Nib is just way too strong for like Virtual World to really push through. And then the only hand trap he had was Droll, and that's not really gonna stop Infernoble when they're just like going for like a needle play like that. But the match was around 29 minutes long. So not bad. They would have had plenty of time in person to like go eat and stuff. But that's going to be it for this video. I know you guys like seeing Infernoble. I like showing them off. I think they're pretty cool. Next time I'm going to try grabbing a 40 card list maybe. Maybe just a little bit less. With Infernoble, I'm not saying like 40 is 100% correct. I personally like playing 40, like especially right now with like how the hand traps are. They're not like equal hand traps. There's definitely way better hand traps than others. So really like that. And also like the good starters in this deck are just like way, like, Connector and Torn Scales, like, those cards are insane. So I don't know if I'd play this deck at 45. I don't know exactly what I'd play this deck at. I haven't really tested Infernoble. Not in the last couple weeks at least. But the deck is definitely interesting. Should not be like completely slept on. Like, you should know like what this deck's combo is, how to hand trap it if you're playing in like the LCS. Not saying you have to like play against this deck a whole bunch to test versus it, but at least like watch like some of my videos like at quick speed so you can see what they're doing. But that's gonna be it for the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. The DB Grinders signing off. Peace. Have a nice day.